What's going on, day traders? So we're going to be looking at AMD, currently down 3% on the day, trading at around $73. We've got some supply and demand levels kind of marked out for us, some things that we need to be aware of, and try to find an exact entry spot where we can make some money here on AMD. So the first level that I've got marked out here is going to be our pre-market highs. That's that 74.98. Let's call it 75. I've also got the day's high as of now, right? So as soon as markets opened, we kind of put in that initial spike, $74.64. So just kind of be cautious that even though if, let's say, for example, the market reverses and we go through today's high, right? We make a high of day. You've only got about 40 or 50 cents in that area before you kind of hit those pre-market highs. For me personally, I need AMD to break 75 bucks. We break $75, we close over that. Either we do two things. We consolidate sideways, or we pull back and then push higher through that new high of day, or we confirm that high of day and we continue to run. Those are the two ways that I'm going to be taking AMD to the long side. Now, if we kind of look at what we got here, there was already a short setup here on AMD. We broke those pre-market levels at around $73.70, and we did what? Remember what I just said about long? We either need to consolidate sideways, bounce, or we need to confirm right away. In this case, once we broke those pre-market lows, we consolidated sideways and then we bounced. We got rejected right here at the 20 period moving average. So I love using this 20 SMA in conjunction with my supply and demand levels. And that's all I'm realistically playing 70-80% of the time, right? I'm scalping over under the 20 SMA. I'm using pre-market highs, pre-market lows. I'm using the first hour candles highs, first hour candles lows. And then obviously if we take those levels out, I'm going to adjust for the new day's low, which is what I did here. So if you kind of look at, we broke pre-market lows, we consolidated, we bounced, got rejected, never took out any of the day's highs, still telling me that, momentum is to the downside. We got this washout here. Now this next washout was going to be your entry for the short position below the 73.38. That went from a price of 73.38 to around 72.40 in the 40s, right? So that's a dollar move. Now, as a day trader, as a scalper, you have to understand, guys, you're not looking for 2, 3, 4, 5 points. You're not looking to make 1,000% returns, especially, on a little bit of a slower day, on not so much of a trending day. Yes, we're down a little bit, but it's not just, going down, 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 and we're not just going up, 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 right? Understand it's okay to take those base hits, right? And stack those small wins. That's what it's all about. What you care about as a trader is being right. Okay, so the problem that a lot of traders have is they want to be right, but when they're wrong, they do not want to admit that they are wrong. Okay, so if we're wrong on our analysis, we're wrong on our thesis, on our bias, we got to let that crap go. Okay, we can't sit here and say, well, I really thought NVIDIA or AMD was going higher. I really thought we were going lower. It's okay to have an opinion, but like they say, everyone's opinions are like, everyone's got them, right? So just let it go if it's going against you, and if it goes for you, good. You know how to play it. So what we're looking at here, new day's lows, 72.47. That would be my short position next on AMD. I needed to lose 72.47. I needed to close below. And like I said, either we go sideways, slight bounce, and then lose the new lows. That's my entry. Or we lose that low, and then the next candle confirms, and I take that scalp there. Hope that helps, giving you guys some ideas and some levels here on NVIDIA. Again, on AMD, excuse me. What we have to the top side, over 75, or to the downside, 72.47. Those are the two areas you need to look out for. Everything else in between is all chop. Everything else in between, micro scalps. Maybe if you're playing the 1 minute time frame, like for example, this is a 5 minute time frame and this moves fast. This is a 5 minute time frame and this is even sometimes hard to understand for a new trader. But like some traders I see, newer traders, they're playing the 1 minute time frame. If you kind of look at the 1 minute time frame here, give you the same kind of picture. But what you're looking at is you have this floor here, you have this bounce. Look at where this bounced from the floor. From the day's lows, it bounced where? Right into pre-market lows. So even if you are a 1 minute time frame trader, how you would play this is you use a 72.47 as your stop. You get in here as long as we are hugging the 20 SMA and we're over the 72.47, you hold long and you scalp and you scale all the way up. You take profits into the 73.70. Okay, it is what it is. You don't say, well, I'm down here, so I'm going to hold all the way up to here and break a high of day, because the last thing you want to have happen is come all the way up here, tag the supply zone, come all the way back down and flush through your spot. Now you end up losing money. Just understand, if you're going to play a 1 minute time frame, you have to understand where your supply levels are, where your demand levels are, so you can make some money and not be foolish and be on the wrong side of the trade. Hope this video helps you guys. If you guys want to trade with myself, you guys want to learn how to trade, I offer a free Discord. You guys can get in there and ask some questions. I offer coaching. I offer my trading strategies through video courses, so forth and so forth. Visit evolutiontraders.com. You guys can get all of that information. If you guys want to see everything else that I'm about, maybe you guys are interested in trading futures. Futures are really, really good, especially if you don't have a lot of capital. You can trade for a prop firm, get funded, and then make some money that way. So there's a lot of opportunities for you guys to make money when it comes to trading. You just have to stick with one and you have to really work on it, right? So hope that makes sense. I'll see you guys on the next video.